as the NWSL mulls over its high-impact player roster mechanism, put forth essentially that I am dubbing me personally and no one else the Trinity Rodman Rule. That's a joke, by the way. I'm being very sarcastic there. One of the bigger implications is what happens now with Sophia Wilson's next contract. I think missing 2025 with maternity leave, people maybe forgot that the MVP caliber player that she will be next year, if you put Sophia Wilson on the 2025 Portland Thorns, all of a sudden that match in DC is much more difficult than it was for the Spirit, for Rob Gale's Thorns, that just kind of at the end of the day didn't have the firepower that they needed to make the Spirit pay. And it's a much different team. It's a much different season if Sophia Wilson is healthy this year. So now the Thorns bring in a new manager, maybe one that plays to Sophia Wilson's strengths. Now the Thorns can go out, offer a contract above and beyond the salary cap. They can compete with the top teams in Europe that are no doubt gunning for a signature, even though there are some family reasons that Sophia Wilson might want to stay stateside. But say she wants to go to somewhere closer to home. Maybe that market just got a fresh new expansion team. These NWSL clubs can now go to bat, and maybe there's bidding war for Sophia Wilson as she's kind of the last big domino on the free agency playing field, not counting Bia. It's very interesting to see what happens next, because I think if you were in a space of like, how do we get this contract done? How do you re-sign her, especially if like the Chelseas and not Chelsea, how they even fit her into that roster? But you know what I mean. The top European teams come calling, they can offer a contract that up until now, NWSL clubs, unless they're just willing to completely derail their salary cap structure. And as we saw with Trinity Rodman, NWSL can apparently just veto that. So this is good for the league. It's good for the clubs, especially. It's good for the star players. But of course, it's not enough. Maybe the NWSL should have just raised the salary cap. But for now, it's a good step in the right direction. And I think, people are maybe looking past the Sophia Wilson of it all. So something to pay attention to.